Yo, what the fuck is going on, all my fellow homochromatic weapon enthusiasts? I'm gonna be fucking showing y'all how to unlock the M13 as a solo. I can't even begin to explain how many fucking attempts I've given at this goddamn quest. Ah, man, then you crashed my game. I've even gotten to the point where I was just starting to lose my sanity. Now that I've gotten the hard work out of the way, you know what I'm saying? I had to sit through that pain and fucking suffering, man. Those blood, sweat, and tears that I shit out. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I got the M13 in this clip that I'm showing you right now. This is what happened, alright? So we ended up getting it. So I pretty much spawned in with just a classic M4. Now, before you actually load in, when you have to edit your loadout, if you don't actually have any guns, that's completely fine. You can just go in with nothing. You can turn on random gun, or whatever that shit's called. And it'll give you 2 guns off rip that you can use. And that you don't need a good gun for this. You just need like some sort of AR, you know, SMG, whatever, you know, just an automatic weapon. Shotgun is not going to be very useful when you enter the radiation zone. It's going to get really difficult, so just make sure that you have some sort of fully automatic gun, and you'll be straight. So as soon as you spawn in, you're going to want to mark the nearest vehicle, and you're also going to want to obviously mark the radiation zone. So that is where you're going to be heading, and you need to do this fast because guess what? Most people playing this dumbass DMZ game are really only playing it for the fucking M13. So you got to be the first one to actually hit the chemist, because hey, guess what? There are going to be other motherfuckers chasing you down. Especially as a solo, man, you're gonna get hit from the back worse than a rape victim, and it's just not gonna look good. You know what I mean? There are gonna be squads on squads coming after you, man. It's gonna look like one of those Brazzers scenes. So pretty much what I did is I just booked it towards the radiation zone. I actually had a pretty decent spawn, so it wasn't too far away. I think it was like maybe 1,000 meters away, and in a vehicle you can get there pretty quickly. So pretty much just ran it up over to the radiation zone, took out the nearest, you know, AIs and shit. And from my experience, it's best if you take this very, very slow, because there are literally like 50 fucking AIs in the radiation zone. There are a fucking shit ton of bots that are, you know, crowding around the chemist. It's actually fucking retarded. These are the biggest meat riding bots I've ever seen in my life. You wouldn't even get this type of meat riding from fucking Cardi fans. It's like some other level shit. But anyways, besides the unfunny jokes, you obviously want to make sure that once you're in, the first AI you kill is normally going to drop a mask, right? You need a gas mask. Now, you don't take a whole lot of damage without a gas mask. If you have a radiation blocker or something like that, those pills that you can pick up from like med cabinets, those will work as well. But obviously once you're in, you have to make sure that you do get a gas mask, because you are going to take some damage, including your armor is going to take damage. So get in, kill 1 or 2 AIs. I'm pretty sure it's like a 70% drop rate for the gas masks on any AI that you kill. So just kill an AI, you'll most likely get a gas mask. If you don't, just find another AI, get the gas mask. Like I said, I took this kind of slow because in my experience, when you rush in, it's not going to work, right? You need to clear out pretty much every angle. It's like 4 shots and you're fucking dead by these AIs. I was going in here thinking that these AIs were gonna have the same accuracy as the motherfuckers that said crypto was the future, but boy was I wrong. These motherfuckers shoot darts, man. These motherfuckers are more accurate than Tom Brady in his prime. I mean, Jesus Christ. But anyways, once you get in and get your mask, the next thing you're gonna want to do is pretty much just clear out every AI in the radiation zone. Try to head near towards the chemist and clear out all the AIs that are just shooting at you. You know what I mean? You need to really make sure that when you kill the chemist, you're gonna be able to pick up his weapon fast, because guess what? His weapon does actually despawn. I'm pretty sure, because I killed him. I waited like 5 minutes because I ended up clearing out every other AI just to really be safe, and then his weapon was gone. So I'm pretty sure his weapon does actually despawn, so it's very important that you can pick up his weapon within like 30 seconds of killing him. So what I do is I kill all the AIs around him, and then I kill him last. I finish him last. This way there's nobody actually shooting at me when I, you know, end up killing him and going for his gun. I just pick up his gun and I do the dash, you know what I mean? So I kill all the other AIs around him first, and then I make my way over to him, and then I finish him off. It's pretty simple, and that's what you see I'm doing here. Actually, I'll go ahead and just speed this up for you, but I'm pretty much just clearing out every AI. I'm just making a safe pathway towards the chemist, and then, you know, once I get there, he's like pretty much the last AI, and I just kill him and I take his gun and I do the dash. You know, it's as simple as that. Now you're probably wondering, all right, so I've killed a lot of AIs, how do I find the chemist? So normally the chemist is going to be crowded around by a bunch of higher tier guards. These guys are going to have some crazy ass helmets on. It's gonna take a little bit more work to actually kill these motherfuckers, so that's why I prepped myself, you know what I'm saying? I put up a little deployable shield, I set a little claymore down, as you can see here, and then I just started, you know, eating away at them. But once they actually spot you, they're gonna deploy a insane amount of smokes. I was actually lucky enough that the chemist actually ended up kind of diverting from the whole group. He actually went up towards these little buildings here, as you can see that I'm shooting right now. So I just started to slowly chip away at his health, and I would just kill all the other AIs that ended up coming near him, because I guess, you know, some of them are retarded, and they, you know, started climbing up this ladder, as you can see here. Obviously I loaded a whole mag into this motherfucker and it didn't kill him. Bro turned into Thanos, but fuck it. Like I said, I'm clearing out all the other AIs and then I'm saving the chemist for last. But this shit is difficult because these guys have better guns and better armor, so you gotta be very careful. But to spot the chemist, he's gonna be the dude in the big bright yellow hazmat suit, and there are going to be a shit ton of higher tier guards that sit around him. And as soon as you shoot him, as soon as they spot you, they're gonna deploy like 4 or 5 smokes around him. So wait for those smokes to clear, kill most of those higher tier guards, and then if you can by any chance catch him kind of away from the guard, then I would say fuck it, rush his ass and then drill a whole mag into his fucking cranium, pick up his gun and then do the dash, man. I just went ahead and got the fuck out of there, took no risks, took his gun and I dipped. You know what I'm saying? Don't stay there, get the fuck out of the zone. Motherfuckers are gonna be pushing you, just get the fuck out. All right, as you can see here, I went ahead and got closer to him, took a different angle, and then boom, you know what I'm saying, just let off a whole mag into his noggin, murdered his ass. Then I started to clean up the area. Most of the AIs were already dead, so I was just kind of cleaning up the rest of these motherfuckers just to make sure that if I went ahead and got his gun, you know, there wouldn't be some extra kind of AIs, you know, pushing me. But yeah, that's kind of what I did. As you can see here, just cleaning up the rest of the AI. Went ahead and got his gun, and then we're gonna be looking for the nearest extraction. So as soon as you get out of that zone, take some cover, mark the nearest extraction, and then boom, we're off. You know what I'm saying? If you still got that vehicle, bada bing, bada boom. You know what I'm saying? Hop in that bit and skirt off. You know what I'm saying? So boom, perfect timing. We get there with 0 fuel left in the tank. You know what I'm saying? We call on the chopper, and then boom, we dip off to the nearest building, just a little, you know, just to hide away. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to die, obviously. You just wait for the chopper, you know what I'm saying? Once that bitch arrives, you just hop in that joint, you go prone to make sure nobody can really shoot you. But yeah, and then you got yourself a nice little M13 to play with. You know what I mean? Got yourself a new little toy. But yeah, make sure you guys suck my dick, and I'll see ya. Peace.